okay? Now, I am really surprised, okay, at y'all asses, okay? And I'm talking to you, the viewers, because of all the requests that I've gotten, all right, over the past week to figure out what has been going on between Jennifer Hudson and her fiance of 10 years, David. Everybody want to know why in the hell all of a sudden they are splitting up and there's protective orders being filed. There's accusations of physical and mental abuse being made from Jennifer. And everybody that read this story, okay, is shocked as hell because y'all claim that y'all never saw this shit coming. Now, I don't understand how you didn't see a 10-year engagement lasting forever.
Forever, ever.
Because in my book, okay, or anybody else's book, that type of shit don't last, okay? Now, everybody's wondering what ended the relationship, okay? What finally ended the relationship between Jennifer and David, her fiance, that she strung along for 10 long ass years. And I'm gonna tell you what ended it, okay? Okay, everybody's claiming that her relationship ended because of her having a long-term relationship with her producer, Molly Music, okay? Now, if you hadn't seen or heard of who Molly Music is, okay, once you hear his music, you will know that once Jennifer got a piece of that chocolate, it made it real hard for her light-skinned nigga at home to even compete with that, okay? No offense to light-skinned brothers, it is what it is. Now, yes, David sort of left Jennifer for cheating, okay? But what really fueled the entire separation, which happened in April, okay? This shit wasn't recent, okay? This all happened in April. Jennifer and David, or at least David thought he and Jennifer were good up until her interview that she did with Ellen in April, okay? Now, during this interview between Jennifer and Ellen, Jennifer was asked the same thing she's asked in every other interview. Why hasn't she yet married David, okay? It's been 10 years. And she gave her standard comment by saying the same thing she said in every other interview, that she just wanted to make sure that, you know, her marriage was gonna last forever because she didn't believe in divorce. And besides, she's in no rush. But instead of leaving it at that, like she's always have, she got a little too big-headed and said some shit that pissed him off. And what prompted him to put Jennifer in a separate bedroom this past April. Watch this real quick.
All right, so the last time you were here, you were engaged, and it has been, how long have y'all been together? 9 years, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 years.
So no rush to get married? You're not in a rush?
I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah, who cares?
She ain't
right?
going nowhere.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere, you're not going anywhere, you're happy, you're in love, that's all.
Did you grasp what she said, okay?
She ain't
Right?
going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
Did you grasp what she said about a man who proposed to her within the first year? Then she had his baby, and she has yet to plan a marriage within 10 years, and she's always told him that she just didn't believe in divorce. But when she said this shit here,
She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
Did you get that? Did you hear that? Let me play it for you one more time, because women can relate.
She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
Jennifer said to an audience, to Ellen's audience, which is millions of people. I think she has over 2.5 million viewers a day, okay? She has the biggest television platform in the world. She basically stated that a man who's been sticking by her, okay, and allowing her to be who she is, and he's decided to, to take the back seat, because don't forget, he is a lawyer, okay? He does make a great living. No, he doesn't make millions, but he is a well-raised man by two well-raised parents, and so he understands the value of marriage. But when he watched the woman that he loved for 10 years tell the world that he wasn't going nowhere anyway,
She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
but when she added that extra, his ass ain't going nowhere, and so that's the reason why she wasn't in a rush to get married, let alone get married at all. He felt the same thing that a woman feels, okay, when she's with a man for that long and she's his baby mama and she wants to get married, and he makes up every damn excuse in the world as to why he ain't gonna marry her. But the second she hears from that man that she has spent all of her good years, which are usually in her 20s, with the man who has no intention of marrying her and who has made every excuse not to get married because he wants the perfect wedding. But as soon as she hears from her friends that he has said that she ain't going nowhere, she decides to kick his ass out to prove a point that when she wants to leave, she can leave, but she's choosing to stay because she loves him. And so she thinks by pushing him out, in some cases it does work now, don't get me wrong, that if she puts him out, that will make him realize what he actually has at home. And so then he comes back and ends up marrying her. This is the same thing that David, Jennifer Hudson's fiance of 10 years, decided to do, which was to show her that you are not going to take advantage of me. And he wanted her to feel what it was going to be like without him. And when I looked at the timeline, that they had actually been separated since April of this year, and it was in April when she actually did this interview on Ellen, and that's when her and David started sleeping in separate bedrooms. And he only did that just to let her know, just like a woman would do when a man takes advantage of her and won't marry her, but he'll do everything else with her but won't marry her. He decided to do what women do, which is to let her know, after she told the entire world that his ass wasn't going nowhere, regardless if she married him or not. She really shut his whole dick down when she humiliated him on public TV. And that's why he made her ass sleep in separate bedrooms. But instead of that, teaching her a lesson that yes, he can get up and go when he wants to and when he chooses to. And he thought by making her sleep in a bedroom, it would initially wake her up to what she had at home. She decided to take it further and sleep with that irresistible chocolate ass Brian McKnight singing producer Molly Music. And this is what has triggered David's anger, okay? Because he's angry, and of course he's gonna be a little aggressive, but he can't be aggressive because he's dealing with a woman who lost her mom and her brother and her nephew to a jealous husband. And so that's what prompted her to get the protective order against him, is because of what her family has been through. I don't believe, but I ain't gonna put it past him, that David would do anything to hurt Jennifer or his son. He was just angry that he wasted the last 10 years of his life with a woman that made him feel just like men have been making women feel for years, you know, playing house with him. She ended up having all these kids and, you know, her body get bad. And then as soon as the woman decides to teach her man a lesson saying, listen, I'm gonna leave if you don't marry me, and they've already been together for 15 years, they end up breaking up, and he goes and marries somebody, preferably with either 5 or 6 kids or no kids at all within 1 year. This is what Jennifer's fiance was trying to do, but instead, when a dark-skinned nigga gets involved and he can sing too, oh shit. His plan didn't work to show Jennifer that if he wanted to leave, he could leave, but he was just trying to make her realize that you don't need to take me for granted, okay? Now, after I heard that they had split up, I'm telling you, I wasn't surprised, because when Jennifer didn't plan a wedding within the first 3 years, I knew she was never gonna get married. But it's really sad that her fiance didn't see that and didn't catch on. Just like women that don't catch on when they end up living with a man and having kids and cooking and cleaning for him, and he ends up making up every excuse in the damn book as to why he don't want to get married or why he want to wait until it's the perfect time to get married. Jennifer's fiance David ain't no different from that woman that they say, why buy the cow if you can have the milk for free, okay? Now I gotta go. Now before I go, okay, I am drinking, okay, this is a rather popular Chardonnay, the Robert Mondavi Private Selection, all right? This is a California Chardonnay that has the smell of lemon and green apple, and it has the flavors of nectarine, peach, vanilla, and a tinge of brown sugar, okay? Now, I'm not typically a Chardonnay girl, but this particular Chardonnay I actually love because, like I said, you do get all of those flavors within one swish of this shit, okay? Compliments any fish or chicken or pasta dish, okay? You can get this wine, honestly, for about $10, all right? And I will leave the link below so that you can purchase it for yourself. Thank you all so much for watching, okay? If you like the video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at UNWINEWITHTASHAK to ensure that you don't miss an upload, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys are complaining like, hey, I don't get the notifications. You got to make sure that you actually hit that bell beside the subscribe button to ensure that you're alerted when I do upload a video, okay? So that you can put your kids to bed and grab your wine. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'm really give a damn anyway. Now I gotta go. Bye.